Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Tailgate Talk. We're your hosts, David, Nick, and our soon-to-be cousin-in-law, Joseph. Joe, Nick, say hi to the people.
Hello,
Howdy.
everybody.
Yep, just want to congratulate Joe and our cousin Emily. They got engaged this past weekend, so just wanting to blast them on the airways. Congratulations. I don't know if blast is the right word, but screw it. That's the only word that came to the head. I've got blasted on the mind right now, Nick.
Thank you. Thank you. It is truly now a Tailgate Talk family. Finally.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So happy for you guys, and with that, that means that the podcast will continue.
That's right.
Yeah, it
Forever.
would have been a little awkward if a different answer had been given.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
So that was good.
So with that, Nick, you want to get us going in the visual department? How's the budget looking there?
Budget is ready to go.
Well, we can see Nick this week, so that's good news.
You saw me last week.
Barely.
We're running on fumes. Let's get moving.
All right. Quick standings update. Good week for me. 7-1. Although it could have been 8-0, but a point of contingency. David's very upset. I flipped from Western Kentucky to Old Dominion, and I got punished for it because that was brutal. Old Dominion looked like the lock of the century, and then they messed it up. So 7-1 on the week, one game behind David now. Pretty happy with it. Joe went 5-3, David 6-2. So overall, we're 18-6 as a podcast. So good job, boys. We know ball.
We do know ball.
That's right. We're ball knowers.
Yep. And so we now that we've had the week to figure it out, we will be allowing switches up to an hour before kickoff, provided that you are very clear in your communication on what pick you're changing and why, and then you have to do a little sing and a dance on the podcast for it.
Very
I
well.
will say I texted. I did not say why, but I was at work. A tweet came across my screen that I think half of Western Kentucky starters were opting out of the game.
Didn't need them.
I was like, oh
That's
shoot,
right. Didn't need him.
let me switch, and it backfired. Old Dominion enemy. I will never root for Old Dominion ever again.
Nick got scared.
Not only that, but then my fantasy football matchup, Jalen Hurts had a 20-yard run to give me the win, and then he threw a pick and cost me my season. So it was just a bad night. I got got blasted, I deserved it, and onto the picks. I don't want to talk
A
about
great
that.
night.
Too
I,
sad.
I just want to put out there the best part has to be though when Nick goes, I'm feeling really good about my switch when they're up 28-0. I didn't say anything. I just was
Nope.
like, you know what, this is a little BS, but whatever. Pointed it out, and he's like he's thinking I'm all petty and everything. I was consistent throughout. I called him a hater right away when he texted it, and you know what, the night ended right for me. I felt really good. Watching the Eagles lose always fun. So
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. I was rooting for the Seahawks, but I needed Jalen Hurts to get 23 points. He got 21. So
even
that
better.
sucks.
It's just
Moving
bad
on.
luck, my friend. Bad
I
luck.
live for Nick's pain.
I'm gonna catch you now, and I'm gonna be so happy when I do.
Sorry,
I
as
would
long
have
as we
caught you
both
if I hadn't
catch,
flipped.
as long as we both catch Joe, we're good.
All
At
right.
this rate, you may. 5-3 is not a good look.
Let's start off a little recap with Marshall UTSA. We did talk about it last week. I'm going UTSA.
Yeah, UTSA favored by 11.5. Opened at 8.5. The public believes in them, so do I.
Give me the Roadrunners.
All right, now on to the new games. First one, we got Syracuse and USF. Is Garrett Schrader playing in this game?
I have
Don't
no
matter.
idea, but I don't think it matters.
You're right. It doesn't matter. Give me the Bulls. I think Syracuse is
I'm
bad. They don't have their coach. It's no coach, no win. Look at that orange. He's stupid. Give me the Bulls.
I'm flipping the opposite way. I'm taking the orange here. Take Hughes all the way. Vibes are high there and up on the mountain and upstate New York. They got a new coach. Kyle McCord's coming to town. I think vibes are high, and it starts here. Next season starts here.
Nick's vibes suck. Give me the orange.
Yeah.
That's insane. Next game, UCF Georgia Tech. I was impressed with Georgia Tech this year. I didn't think they were going to be as good as they were. Obviously, I think they finished 6-6, 7-5, one of those two. But I think Haynes King returning next. He's returning, right?
Probably.
I think
Not sure.
as long as he's returning, I think they're going to build on it. Even if he's not, I think they're going to build on it. I think they got the right coach. Just happy they don't have to run the triple option anymore. So I'm leading all this to say, give me Georgia Tech. I think that they are. I wasn't that impressed with UCF this year, so give me Georgia Tech.
Yeah, for me, when we were kids and we watched pro wrestling, it was people saying that they were a Paul Heyman guy. I'm a John Reese Plumley guy, and I'm going with the former national champions, the UCF Knights here. I don't think Haynes King is good. Georgia Tech hasn't been relevant since Megatron. Give me the Knights.
Yeah, I mean, look, Gasparilla Bowl, they've got swords in their logo. Give me the Knights.
I like that. I like that analysis there.
There's a lot of analytics behind it.
we're professionals here, strictly professional.
Of course. Northern Illinois, Arkansas State. To build on this, I have no clue. Give me Arkansas State, just cause.
Yeah, for me, it's NIU. NIU burnt me in the beginning of the year when I picked BC over NIU. I can't get burnt again. Give me NIU.
Red Wolves are the apex predator in this. Give me Arkansas State.
I like that.
That wolf looks blind. You're gonna take that mascot over that dog? I'm a dog guy, not a cat guy.
Wait, whoa. Are you saying that you think a wolf is a cat?
No, I'm just saying in general, I'm a
just
dog guy, and that's clearly a dog. I don't know what the hell that blind thing is on the right.
did you not call it a cat?
No, I just said
I think I heard him call it a cat.
I made a general comment. I like dogs over cats.
Okay, but cats aren't in the equation here.
We got wolves, boy.
A blind wolf.
You're a blind wolf.
Well, some may say that.
We just
Anyway. Moving on. Duke Troy. I think this was one of the teams last year that Joe didn't know the mascot and he thought that the logo looked there was something with the logo. As far as the game this year goes, Duke doesn't have Riley Leonard anymore. I think that's why they were that good. I don't think they're going to be enough. Troy's a very good group of 5 team. They're always very strong. So give me the Trojans. I think that they win this game.
Yeah, give me the Troy Swords again this year. I got burned last year. No Riley Leonard, no Mike Elko. I think a lot of the defenses opted out, if I read correctly. I don't think Duke is going to finish the story here. Give me the Troy Swords here.
Bobby Boucher ain't coming out to help Duke win the Birmingham Bowl this year. Give me
That's
Troy.
right. Mama said.
Air Force James Madison. Little callback to a few weeks ago when I got the James Madison mascot wrong. They are the Dukes. I think I called them the Monarchs, but they are the Dukes. I can't get that wrong again, so give me JMU. I think they earned this bowl berth. I think they should have been in a higher bowl than the Armed Forces Bowl. No disrespect to Air Force, but I think the James Madison deserved to be up there. Obviously, with the results they had, they weren't going to be in a New Year's Six, but they should have been in discussion for it all year long. So give me James Madison. I think they win this one.
Yeah, it's time for JMU to finish the story. Listen, I know they have one loss, but 11-1 for a small school that just came into Division I football is quite extraordinary. I think their quarterback is very, very underrated and overlooked. Give me the JMU Dukes here.
Yep, these guys have earned their right to play in the bowl game. Glad things are able to work out their way. Again, Clemson's doing there with being able to beat South Carolina and keep them down. So give me JMU here. I want to see them finish strong.
Utah State, Georgia State, in the Idaho Potato Bowl. This one's played. This one I was going to say this one's played at Boise State. Georgia State. I played with a guy at Furman who's now their quarterback. So this is kind of a shout out to him. I'm going to go with Georgia State. I think it'll be a tough one for him just because having to go cross country when Utah State is there. I mean, it's the same time zone, so they don't have to worry about all that. So I'm a little worried about this one. I'm not too confident in it, but give me Georgia State. I like what they're building down there in Atlanta. They weren't too good a few years ago. They've been steadily building, and to get rewarded with the bowl game is awesome. So give me Georgia State.
Yeah, I know nothing about either of these two teams, but I'm taking Utah State simply based on their quarterback is going to the Navy SEALs after this year. Give me that guy. Go America.
Yeah, I'm going with Utah State as well. Just a gut feeling. No analysis behind it. Just good old going against Nick. It's tried and true.
Well, we'll see. He has to pick the Utes, so
We'll see. We'll see. Eastern Michigan, South Alabama. This one I don't know too much about. Give me South Alabama. They're simply because their initials are USA.
yeah, I look up every year in the beginning of the season, and this team always schedules tough. I feel like they always have great great Power Five opponents on their out of schedule. So give me South Alabama here. I think that might be the difference maker between them and the Eagles here.
Jaguars are a cooler mascot than the Eagles. Give me South Alabama.
Speaking of them, those good old Utes. Is there even do I even need to say it? Like we already know where I'm going here.
Here's where the bad luck
Let's
starts.
go with Northwestern.
Here's where the bad
Give me
luck starts,
Utah.
Dave.
Give me Utah. I think they will wipe the floor with Northwestern. This is a legacy game. Mortal lock. Game of the year. Game of my lifetime. Utah over Northwestern. 100%. Book it. Put the life savings on it.
I don't want to do this. I do not want to do this for the record, but I'm gonna have to follow Nick here. I
Let's
like the
go.
Utes. Listen, Northwestern has been a great story. They've rebounded since the allegations in the beginning of the year from only winning one game in the last 2 years before the season. But I don't think they finished their story here. I think that's a commonality of this bowl season this week. Give me the Utes here. I just think they're a much more talented team, better coached.
I'm
Go.
thinking about whether I want to say the joke that I want to say, and I think I'm not going to say it, but I'm just going to leave it there unsaid. Give me Utah.
No, now you got to say it. There's no,
Oh.
you can't do that.
Nope, I can't. I can't say it online. It's not cool. It's a bad joke. Move on.
Alrighty. All right. Well, next
Probably
game.
best.
Final one of the
Yeah,
week.
definitely best.
Final one of the week. San Jose State, Coastal Carolina in the Hawaii Bowl. These guys are the real winners. They get to go to Hawaii for free.
And look, there's a pineapple.
Problem for Coastal, no Grayson McCall, transferring to NC State. Give me San Jose State. They really turned their season around halfway through. Rough start, finished strong, earned this bowl eligibility. Give me the Spartans.
Yeah, this one I had to change of heart on. Behind the scenes, I originally picked Coastal. I don't feel great that Grayson McCall is not there. I think San Jose has a good team. I've watched them against USC earlier in the year, and I watched them one other time later in the year. And as Nick alluded to, they finished strong. They finished second in the Mountain West. So give me the San Jose football here. I don't know their mascot. I assume they're the Trojans, but give me San Jose here. Change
Did
of
I
heart.
not just say Spartans?
Spartan, same thing.
No.
It's another bowl season where I don't know any of the mascots.
Yeah, we just have to make sure that you know that you don't know.
That's right.
Give me the Shants. I'm gonna dive in on it. I need to continue to try and make some progress against Joe and separate myself from Nick. So feels like a good opportunity. I just got again that gut feeling. Nick's due to start screwing up his bowl picks. 7-1 is not sustainable. Let's go.
Where did this come from?
Tell him you were the alpha sibling. Okay, that's what you gotta tell him.
I mean,
Man.
I won it last year. Like, what are we talking about?
Oh, you did. I won it last year.
I won the regular season.
Yeah, but then bowl season came along and I swept the floor with you.
God.
There's a whole bit last week about how bad you are at bowl season. You go 7-1, and all of a sudden you think that you've got something coming. But here come the real games, boy. Here they come. I'm counting them down.
I'm really just not
Game
trying
by
to mess
game.
up.
Here we go. We're gonna just separate from you and reel Joe in.
I'm really just not trying to mess up these games. I went 5-3, which is winning record, but not good enough because I got to beat my cousins here. Bragging rights, family bragging rights.
I
This is
just
for
want to
all
say
the marbles.
I just want to say I'm really proud of all of us for having an above 500 record. All of us are positive. Uh, I just think that shows because last year we had someone that was negative, right, in the regular season. Am I remembering that correctly?
Me,
No, I thought didn't someone else?
him, you.
Didn't someone else go negative? I can't remember. Am I
I
remembering
don't,
that
I
right?
don't, man, all I remember is bowl season was fantastic.
Alrighty.
Bowl
But
season was my worst part of the year, so not for me. It wasn't.
in all seriousness, we've done pretty well this year. Seeing how we're all above 500, so kudos. We know ball.
We do know ball, and if you made any money off of us, congratulations.
And if you didn't, I'm really sorry, but you shouldn't have bet on us anyway.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's
Also, I
right.
want an asterisk on David. He just picked the Iowa under all year.
And also,
Hey,
not gambling advice.
I'm telling you the surest bet. If you did not pick the Iowa under all year, then I'm sorry, but you were just leaving money on the table.
We are also not responsible for any losses. Putting that out there
Exactly.
for our podcast.
Absolutely not, unless you picked Iowa over. That's your own fault.
All right, boys.
We can't all be not fun. We can't all hate football. Okay.
I'm just knowing ball over here. It's fine.
Yeah. And next year when they hire an offense coordinator that has a brain.
I heard Scott Frost.
Oh
I'm
God,
betting the under
no,
all day,
God,
then.
no.
Under
Keep him
all
away.
day.
Keep him away from that program.
Scott Frost
He
was a good
destroyed
coordinator.
Nebraska. He
Hell
set
yeah, let's
Nebraska
go.
back
I
25
want
years.
under 15 points on the line. That's what I want to see next year.
Wait, Joe, UCF. Did you not say they were national champs?
They were, but then he
Who was
went to a
the head
Power
coach?
5 school and
Who's the head
destroyed
coach?
it.
Who's the head coach?
He basically set the campus of
Fact
Nebraska
or fiction?
on
Fact or
fire.
fiction? Fact or
He should be
fiction?
charged with arson.
Hey. Fact or
Bring all the
fiction?
corn.
Fact or fiction? Scott Frost was the head coach at UCF when they won the national title. Fact or fiction?
Factor
I
fit.
know. All I know.
Just answer my question. Fact or
All I
fiction?
know.
Hold
all
on,
I
hold on,
know.
hold on, hold on, hold on, Joe. Nick, fact or fiction? Nebraska has corn.
Fact.
Fact or
All I
fiction?
know.
Iowa has corn.
Fact.
That means that Scott Frost is going to be suckish there. We're great.
All
We're
I
good.
know is that Matt Rule is a good friend of mine. You are no Matt. He is no Matt Rule. So all
Do
I'm
you know
saying,
Matt Rule personally?
no.
Oh, then
But it would be cool.
It would be
cool. It would be cool if we had it in the budget next year to send me out to Nebraska to go meet Dylan Raiola and my good friend Matt Rule.
You just got to tell me you want a farm, and they'll drive you out there themselves.
That man is the modern day Winston Churchill.
Hold on, before we end, hold on.
Have you heard that man speak? I want to run through a wall. I might go play for Nebraska next year. I have 4 years of eligibility left. I'm just saying.
Wait, you don't want to just run through walls every day as is?
Only when I do this podcast really gets the blood pumping.
Mm-hmm. All right, Nick, we're waiting patiently for whatever you're pulling off.
Hold on.
Just destroying airtime. I guess we'll have a conversation while he does whatever he's doing down there.
So Joe, how you feel about football?
Wait, I got it. Wait,
Hold on. I have a bigger question. Joe, how's Notre Dame basketball?
I don't know. I'm not a Notre Dame basketball fan.
Oh, I thought you liked St. Joe's though.
No, he's a Seton Hall guy.
Oh no, St. Joe's totally.
Can I do my thing now? Can I do my thing, please?
Sure.
We suppose.
On January 26, 2009, Frost joined the coaching staff at Oregon as a wide receivers coach. During Frost's 4 seasons as wide receivers coach, Oregon reached 4 straight BCS Bowls. Following Chip Kelly's departure to the NFL, Oregon promoted Mark Helfrich to head coach, and Frost was announced as the offensive coordinator quarterbacks coach. In 2014, Frost was a finalist for the Broyles Award, given annually to the nation's top assistant coach. As a quarterbacks coach, he mentored Marcus Mariota, Heisman Trophy winner Marcus Mariota, en route to a berth in the national championship game. During his 3 seasons as Oregon's offensive coordinator, the team recorded a 33-8 record and finished every year ranked among the nation's top 6 in both scoring offense and total offense.
Yeah, but does Oregon have corn?
Hold on. Hold on.
I'm
If
done.
they don't have corn, I think that's the reason why.
I'm done.
Hold on. Don't end the podcast yet. We have some more
You
time.
heard it here first. He's afraid of corn.
Hold on. Don't end the podcast just yet.
Oh, my fingers are on the clicker.
Hold on.
When Scott Frost is good at Iowa as the offensive coordinator.
Yeah, that's the key, Nick. 0 natties. In
You think
the
Iowa's
Big
gonna,
O, 0 natties. Oregon O, 0 natties.
And they
I
had
cannot
Marcus
believe-
Mariota, one of the best college quarterbacks of the modern era. And how many natties did Scott Frost win as an offense coordinator? Here's the answer.
I cannot believe that Scott Frost is a good offensive coordinator was a hot take. I cannot believe that. That is amazing to me.
Well, I mean, not
When Iowa averages 30 points a game next year, I'm going to laugh in your faces. I hope you
Yeah,
know
but
that.
when they hit the under of 15, I'm gonna laugh in your face all day long.
when Scott Frost remembers how to coach, then maybe I'll buy back in. But last time I checked, he forgot how to coach.
Yeah, Nick, we don't have it in the math budget to buy in on Scott Frost this year.
We don't have the money, and I don't want to speak for our listeners, but I don't think a smart decision would be betting on Scott Frost. They can bet on 360 other teams or whatever it is, 162 teams at the
Who are
FC.
the haters now?
Just knowing ball. All right.
Also,
Well, that's
one
all we
last
got.
thing. One last thing.
Oh,
Go
we don't
Mets.
have it.
Yoshi,
Come to the Mets,
wait,
baby.
pal.
We need you.
Come on, make next week. He had a terrible week. Make my week. We want you,
I
pal.
need it. I need it bad. I need it like I need air.
Come play for the Metropolitans.
Nick's got, Aaron Rodgers deciding that now that they're not able to make the playoffs, he's not going to play.
He's gonna
Did
go
you
play
see-
middle linebacker. What are you
Did
talking
you
about?
see Aaron Rodgers said he's going to play 2 years in the future now because he said he's going to give the Jets 2 years, and he's not counting this one. So your whole he's going to play this year then leave thing that you were talking about for months was wrong.
Well, he didn't
It's
play
okay.
this year. So,
David, when the Metropolitans get the best pitcher on earth besides Roki Sasaki,
Oh, we're getting Roki Sasaki when it gets posted too.
we're gonna be cooking with gas, and he might be posted sooner rather than later. I know we're a college football podcast.
We're just going to assemble all the Japanese pictures like they're Infinity
his,
Stones.
just please communicate his contract in Bobby Bonilla numbers, please.
We might defer, like Shohei Ohtani did with the Dodgers. We might defer his contract until 2075.
Now
I'll
that
take
he's
that.
part
Maybe
of,
what happens going forward with all these teams are just saying, screw it, we're just going to keep kicking it down the can.
now that he's part of the family, can you text him instead of me on Bobby Bonilla Day, please?
I'll text you both. We've got a group message. It's happening.
We celebrate Bobby Bonilla Day.
No, but
Yeah,
it's
Nick, you're the
like,
only one who doesn't like it.
No, I don't care. It's you reveling in it that I care about. Because there are so many deferred.
I only pay attention to baseball one day a year, and that's Bobby Bonilla Day.
Ken Griffey Jr. is the second highest paid player on the Reds. No one says a word.
Yeah,
But Shohei Ohtani's
Bobby-
going to get $68 million a year for 10 years when he's 45.
yeah,
It's
but Bobby
because-
Bonilla is a lot more fun to say.
It's because people hate the
done.
Mets. It's people hate what they can't be, okay? And that's the Metropolitans.
Exactly.
Go Mets.
You
Go
mean
Mets.
you mean a subpar team for the entire history of the franchise?
Yoshi, I'm rooting for you, pal.
Let's go, Yamamoto. Come home.
All right.
All right.
I think we got it all this week. Thanks, guys, for joining in. Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
Go Irish.
Go Mets.
Go Mets.